Everyone in this world has someone who means a lot to them. Do you have an idol? Many people do nowadays. To some, those are athletes. To others, those are pop stars, singers, Hollywood stars, and even dancers. For me, the most important person in my life is my mom. My mom has inspired me in many ways. She is always guiding me to do the right thing. She always supports me in my decisions, and she always tells me to believe in myself. I do not need to go far or look too hard for a role model. In this speech, I will begin by talking about how the actions my mom has done throughout her life and how I take inspiration from the person who I am closest to and whom I love very much. That person is my mom. Right off the bat, my mom grew up from very humble beginnings. She grew up very poor and didn't have a lot as a kid. So as an adult, she did everything in her power to make sure that me and my brother had the childhood that she never got to have. She always made sure that me and him had the nicest clothes and shoes. She always bought us the latest video game consoles and any other device that you can think of. She took us on countless road trips to Disneyland and Universal Studios because in her eyes, that was the happiest place on earth, so why not take her kids? But most importantly, she made sure that we had a roof over our heads and food on the table every single night, which is something that I am very grateful for. She pretty much grew up with us because she was never able to have those things as a kid. Next, I'll talk about what the best trait about her is. As a person, my mom is a true embodiment of a hard worker. My mom was a high school dropout and joined the workforce at a very young age, but she knew as she got older that without a diploma or a GED that she wouldn't go far in life. So while still working, she went back and got her GED and eventually went on to complete some college. Later, she eventually got a good paying job and has been with the company for 10 plus years, where she is well respected by her peers and her supervisors. She has also gotten a bunch of promotions and is currently working in a male dominated position. So I am super proud of her. She has been grinding all her life and has busted her tail off. And she always tells me that nothing in this life is given and that it is always earned. Next, I will talk about what she does best. The thing she does best is being my biggest supporter. I used to play football in high school, and every Friday night, whether it was a home game or an away game, she would go and stand there and watch me play for 2+ hours in the nasty Oregon weather that we all know. And that meant so much to me because a lot of my teammates, their parents didn't go and watch them play. So the fact that she went and watched me play meant so much more to me. She also never judges me on any decision that I make. She is always supportive of everything that I do. She gives me advice when I ask for it. And she does what moms do best, and that is give unconditional love. It doesn't matter what I turn out to be, who I marry, or what I do in this life. At the end of the day, I am her son, and that's who she loves me for, and that's all I could ever ask for. I know my mom has made a bunch of sacrifices for me and works hard to give me everything that I need and most of the things that I want. The things that I have learned from my mom and continue to learn from her are endless. She has taught me how to be a better person in general, which is something that I'm super grateful for. Though there are times where we don't get along or we don't see it the same way, she still appreciates my views and I appreciate hers. My mom will always continue to inspire me. Everything that she has always done has been more than love. It is deeper than any other love that you can think of. Thank you guys.